Okay, I'm going to show you how to draw. You know how to draw a basic box. Okay, I've got one drawn here in this orange pencil. But let's say you want to draw a box that has what calls a gabled roof. A gabled roof is this extra triangle that's been added to the box. So a lot of buildings have that. So for example, you know, if you see a building like this triangle here is called the gable. Basically you get your box shape and you add this triangle wedge on the top. And then you might have houses that have multiple gables. All these triangular areas are called gables, okay? So we're gonna add a box and add a gable to it. So what you're gonna do is you start with your basic box. Now, if you look straight at the box, you can see this is a square and it's got a triangle. So I wanna find this point right here. So what I'm gonna do is, let's say I'm looking at my box and it looks kind of like this, okay? I'm going to draw this straight up from here. I'm just gonna pick a point and then I'm gonna draw in the side of my gable box like that. So that's this side right here, okay? So I'm just gonna take a marker and darken that in so you can see it. So here I've got the gable that's been added. I'm just gonna ignore the orange lines right now. That's my gable side, okay? Now, the top of the gable, this line right here should be parallel to this line, okay? So this is the line here that's the side of it. I wanna make a line that's parallel. So once again, you could take a pencil or something and slide it over and give yourself that parallel line right up here, okay? Now, the back side of the gable, this line right here is parallel to this line. So whatever angle that's going at, so I'm gonna make a line parallel to here, which would be about like this. So there's my gabled roof that I just added to a box, okay? And that's it. So that's how you draw something with a gabled roof. Now, if you're trying to draw something also more complicated, let's say I wanted to draw this thing here. It's basically a box and it has a cylinder and a sphere on top of it. So first thing I would do is I would draw my box. And this box, obviously it's really low, so I would draw that something like this. So I draw, here's the side of the box, here's this side, and I can see a lot of it. Then here's the side here. The other side is a little higher angle. It's coming more like this. And there's the side right there. Now the back side of my box, I'm gonna draw this parallel with this, and I slide this over and I make this side parallel here. Now how do you find the center of the box? If you remember, if you have a square, you wanna find the center of a square, just draw a line from corner to corner and that will locate your center. So if I make a light sketch line here from corner to corner, that tells me that's the center right here where that post is coming out. So right now I'm gonna draw a little cylinder right here going up. It doesn't go up very far, it's pretty short. And then on top of that, I just have a sphere. So that's pretty easy. It's in a sphere, no matter what angle you look at it, it's just a circle, okay? So I'm gonna draw my sphere right here, centered around that point. My sphere looks a little small, but you get the idea. So there's my sphere. So if I was drawing this thing, I'll just darken it in. And here's my sphere. And you know, when I'm drawing a circle, I like to use a compass because it's easier. I can make a perfect circle. So I would just set my point right on the center about there and draw and use a compass to draw that. So here is my little sphere that's stuck into a cone, and the cone is stuck into the square base. So I've just drawn these two objects right here. So do those at home in your sketchbook, okay?